KNC is a very interesting cryptocurrency. On the one hand, we significantly outperformed most of the cryptocurrency market just a few months ago. However, we had a big crash since then. So the question now is, can we get back to those all-time highs? And over the past several weeks, we've actually been doing quite well here, maintaining the daily uptrend. So the question today is, will we maintain this daily uptrend? Will we still see more price action to the upside? Welcome to the channel. My name is Frank and this is Altcoin Buzz. As a friendly reminder, please be informed that this is a volatile space and there is corresponding risk in cryptocurrency. This video is informative in nature, so please do not take it to be official financial or investment advice. Also, for those of you looking to get set up on a new exchange, there is no time better than now. We have a really awesome offer here with Binance, up to $800 worth of bonuses, not to mention a 20% lifetime trading discount. So check out the link down in the description below and take advantage of this limited time offer. So before we get on to the technical analysis, first of all, some quick updates. Kyber Network here on Twitter on August 29th. Look who's been listed on Optimism Bridge. Now you can bridge KNC from Ethereum directly to Optimism. This is a very recent update, but of course there was also this press release. Lido Finance partners with KyberSwap Elastic to enhance liquidity on Polygon. Lido Finance is a giant in the Ethereum staking world and they will be enhancing their liquidity on Polygon using KyberSwap Elastic. Needless to say, we also think that Kyber Network is a solid project with solid fundamentals. So yes, we have seen a major crash since the previous all-time high, but we have maintained this critical support level of the $1.095 level. And now we are actually quite close to that level in the sense that the path of least resistance is now upwards. That being said, we are seeing the MACD on the weekly here is still in the red. We have still failed to generate this bullish crossover, which we actually have seen on several other altcoins. So this is not that great, but on the daily time frame, we're seeing something interesting, and that is this maintenance of this daily uptrend as well as this parallel channel over here. As you can see, the daily uptrend has not yet broken. Compare that now to Ethereum, for example. Looking at Ethereum on the daily time frame, you can see that we had this upward sloping channel which we broke from, and we very clearly broke the downtrend. So it's quite impressive that KNC is holding its own compared to Ethereum. Now that being said, we are seeing something a bit scary on the weekly time frame, and that is this shooting star candle. Now, the most bearish type of shooting star candle has a very long wick going all the way up and then coming down. The wick of this candle is about the same size as the body of this candle, which means it's not as bearish, but it's still a bearish sign. And also the wick is shooting through the 50 and the 100 EMA and then coming right back down, suggesting that there might be some resistance at those levels. Still, there's no strong sign that we are going to shift momentum to the bears, but we might just see, for example, a consolidation over the coming several days before we have another move up. Another reason for why we are likely to see a consolidation is the bearish crossover on the MACD on the daily time frame. We haven't seen a bearish crossover for a couple of months now, so it's a bit scary to see this significant loss in momentum. And again, that's why I personally believe that we will see a cooling down of price over the coming days before we actually see another move up. Okay, so what are the significant price levels to be looking at? Well, I think the first important one to be looking at is the previous daily low. Now, I'm not talking about the lowest price, which is the bottom of this wick. I'm talking about the close of the candle, because I think this is more relevant on this chart. You can see if you draw the daily lows on this chart that we actually haven't broken any of these previous lows. Again, as I mentioned, we are maintaining a very steady uptrend, but the second that we break one of these is the second that we start having doubts about this uptrend. So really now is kind of a make or break time for this daily uptrend. If we can maintain price above this current level, that will be very good and will mean that we'll be ready for another leg up. And honestly, now is not a horrible time to enter, assuming that you have a strict stop loss directly below this daily time frame, because we may be in for another move up. But personally, I believe that this leg up on the weekly time frame is potentially going to retrace, and I personally would be looking for more confirmation that we would actually be having another leg up. In any case, the first level to be watching is this $1.632 level. Now I'll just take out these daily support levels, which I mentioned before. Now the next important level to be watching is the level here at the $1.31 level. Not because we are likely to reach this level if we break the first support, but because if we break that, then we go below this high volume area, and then it becomes tricky to start moving up again. So we really don't want to fall below that. And of course, if we break that, the next support level is the $1.095 level. But let me know down in the comments below, do you think we will start going down to reach these support levels, or do you think now is the bottom and we're going to actually be moving up from here? Okay, when it comes to resistance, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we are in a downtrend. So therefore, we would only break this downtrend if we break above the $1.83 level. So that's the first significant level. The next one being, of course, the previous more or less double top here at 1.973. And then finally, if we break both those levels, it's looking very good for the bulls. There's not a lot of resistance up ahead. And of course, KNC is very volatile, or at least it has been in the past, with this massive move up and this very violent move down. So we really could see a very, very big move up in this trade potentially if we were entering a long trade here. But really for the next resistance, it's hard to say exactly where would be a reasonable place to take profit. But I think that the $2.5 level at this previous high over here, if you were to enter a trade, would be a place where we might see some resistance, or at the very least where it would be wise to start taking profits. All right, guys, that's been it from me for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you enjoyed the content, we post other content, so you can check out the other videos from Matty and Natalie. Post about fundamental analysis, on-chain analysis, and of course, I cover the technical analysis. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.